Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you guys my Hobonichi Cousin 2022 setup. I think I'm pretty much done for most of the preparations, I think, but maybe I will change some things here and there. So let's just quickly get started. Obviously I got the Inuyasha cover from the Hobonichi official website, and it does come with the cover on cover. So I did a whole unboxing of my Inuyasha haul, and I will be using this cover for 2022. I know I'm currently already using this cover for 2021 on my current planner, but the setup is pretty much the same. I don't really show you like what I use like on the side here. So over here I just have this washi card from Paper Echoes. It's Sushi the cat in like a cappuccino or like a Coke mug with hot chocolate, I think, with the marshmallows, and then there's some glitters here that you guys can see. So I just put my washis that I kind of like, whether it's for decorative purposes or functional. I have one on my weeks that I actually carry to work, and sometimes if I do want to decorate I could just put it there. And then I just have a paper, I'm so sorry, Coffee Monsters Co. Sticker with washis on here, and then it fits in this little section right over here perfectly. This little slot, and then I think it just literally lives home like here, and it's perfect. It doesn't slide out. And then this is from yours truly Studios. Whenever she sends you packaging, she writes your name on here, and this is one of the first stores that I ever bought at, and I actually just stuck some Mochi Kichi stickers on here and here as well. And then this dino is also from the shop here. So I actually got my boyfriend to laminate this for me so that I could keep it. I've been using it as a bookmark, but also, you know, with the setup, I thought putting it here and having my name here is quite nice. And it's quite functional, so sometimes throughout the year, if I need to bookmark something, then I will just put it there so I know I can flip to the pages right away. And in here I have all the Happy Daria freebies here that I've been collecting, so I actually do use them. So every day when I'm journaling, I try to use my freebies actually the most, so that I remember to use my stickers. So I keep here not as decorative purposes but as to use, so they're ready on hand. And then I just have a paper clip here that I actually use throughout the year as well. So obviously the year hasn't really started yet, so I've just kept that there. So put it back. And then this RIP Rest in Planner piece is from Mochi Kichi. So she is actually one of the first stores I ever purchased stickers at. So I got this. It was originally laminated, but I cut it too close to the seal and then it came off, so I think I'll get my boyfriend to laminate this again for me. So that just lives here. And then I have this bubble tea sticker here. Originally I was gonna put it somewhere, but I haven't really decided, so I don't really know where to put it yet. I believe this one and this is from the same store. For some reason it's not coming to my head. I will insert or put some line so I remember where it's from, so you guys know where to get this from. And then these are just emoji heads in different colors. So I just have these that I recently purchased. So I don't know, I really want to use all the stickers that I bought so far, but also at the same time, I don't know if you guys can relate, I just can't let them go in some ways. So they just kind of live here. I have used a couple, and then this is just the Inuyasha little paper card that came with it, so I just kind of leave it here and it just kind of gets tucked away. So actually very functional that you can use, and then just actually another slot here that you can have, and then also another slot here that you can put stickers in. And then I just have my pencil board that I do use every day. You can tell I quite marked it up quite a bit already when I do journal, so that just kind of lives here for now. And then this is what the planner looks like. It's the Hobonichi Cousin A5 size, so super cute. You can kind of see through the Hobonichi Cousin, but it doesn't really bother me. And then I got this clear case from Midori, from a local stationery store here that actually carries it. And I am pretty prim and code. This is where it's from. This is this. For some reason, I can never remember the shop's name. It's a little bit too long for me to remember. But I actually use this throughout the year on my weekly section. So obviously I haven't started, so that just lives here for now. And then these are so cute. These are the freebies that I got from the Black Friday sale from Coffee Monsters Co. It says I love pens, I love stickers, and I love planners. Very true. I love them all. They're so cute. And I actually just stuck them down with some washi tape on the back so that I can reuse them basically, because I don't think I'm going to keep it in here forever, so maybe I can just alternate depending on which planner I use. So that's super cute. I love it. I am the zodiac of the sheep, so which is perfect. I love bunnies, so cute, and I love pandas. So the freebies that I got were only these three, and it's perfect. I love it so much. So, and then here in this corner I just have, oh my god, something fell, I'm so sorry. Stressed, hungry, and sleep deprived. I'm always stressed from work. I am always hangry because I don't have time to eat, and I always cannot sleep, so sleep deprived. The sticker is literally me, which is pretty funny. And then I just have the tabs here, also from Coffee Monsters Co. Super cute in the pastel. So I also have in the minimalistic and the kind of like red pinkish tone. So this I actually have in my Hobonichi weeks here that I use for work, as well, not really for work, it's my everyday carry. So if you want to see a setup video for that, just let me know. This is also my Inuyasha cover. Sorry, just bumped you guys. And then my current Pilot fountain pen that I currently use. It's super cute. It has like waves on it with little birds. I love the detailing. Super nice. So it just kind of lives here. I know it's supposed to be, thank you all for the comments, that it's supposed to be a pen loop, so you stick the pen through, but I just kind of like it like this. And then here, I don't really know what to put here, to be honest, because the die cuts here are so heavy. It kind of looks very, you know, wrinkly, and it's not really good looking. So I've been thinking to just kind of like tape it like this. So the first page that you flip through is actually the yearly overview. So we have the 2022 I cannot talk today. The 2022 calendar, and then these are all from Coffee Monsters Co. So I actually got the ones already pre-printed and cut for me, and they fit perfectly on here. And then I actually can read Japanese a little bit, so I don't really need the stickers to, you know, set this up, but I don't really know what I need this for, so maybe I'll cover it up. To be honest, I haven't really used this page so far, so maybe I'll just ignore it. And then here, I know a lot of people use it for habit tracking or indexing. I haven't really decided. I tried using it as a habit tracker, which ultimately failed like as a disaster. So maybe I will put like YouTube videos that I have uploaded throughout the year, so I can kind of look back. But I am planning or trying to plan and upload a lot more videos for the year 2022, so that's why I bought a bunch of planners to try and play out and see. And in here, I still use it. I will still be using it as a sticker a day, kind of a highlight of the day that I have been using really religiously in my current year. So you can see here that I do, before I had some kits that I would use to put here, but I'm not really good at calligraphy or, you know, handwriting, so I just kind of usually will leave it blank. And then I just put some washi stickers here, and then it's like a sticker a day. Whether it's like, you know, a good day or a bad day, I do write it down because it is something I do want to remember. So I usually will pick a highlight of my day, and when I plan, my boyfriend's kind of always in the vicinity, like watching TV or something, and I will always kind of ask him like, hey, what was your highlight of the day? And he'll always let me know, and we'll kind of like talk about what happened that day. So sometimes I do skip a few days and then I forgot. So this was supposed to be down here, and I just put some stickers here as decos. And then this one, so I've been, you know, using it pretty thoroughly. I didn't journal yesterday, currently filming this on the 9th. And I have all these stickers here. So originally I bought all these holiday stickers like when I bought this book. I actually got the spring version, so very late to the game when I first started journaling, but I just wanted to try it out, and so I think I really liked it, so that's what I will continue to be using this for. But I don't think I'll put the calendar stickers here just because it kind of takes up space, and I don't really look at it as like a calendar. I just kind of use it as a highlight of the day and places that I can use to put more stickers. So that's what I'll be using this section for. And then my intention for this planner overall is to be able to film everything in this book. So from the monthly here to the weeklies that I pretty regularly upload, or I try to, here to like journaling here. That's kind of my goal for this planner, is kind of being able to showcase everything in here, because right now in here, like the planners here, they are journals about my day, so they are quite personal. So I don't really want to share that, and on days that I don't journal, I just use it as scrap paper. So I told you, like, one of my goals this year was to write more, so clearly I have been writing a lot more, and I've been really enjoying it. I've been more and more creative, I feel like, throughout the year so far, and there are days where I don't write, but you know, some days I do get back into it, and then I journal like crazy. And there are days, there are things that I don't want to share with everyone, so I haven't really like shared this at all with you guys, but I want to be able to again showcase the full potential of the Hobonichi cousin. It is quite large, so I do leave this at home, but I do spend like a good hour, I would say, to myself, literally just stickers everywhere and being able to journal, get my thoughts out, whether it's positive or negative, something I want to remember. I just write it out, and I've been using this part as kind of like what I did for the day so that I can backtrack, but I think I'm going to use it as like things to do for tomorrow. So I'm already kind of thinking about tomorrow, getting it out on paper rather than lingering in my head, and I get insomnia about it. So that's kind of my plan for the daily sections here. And then there's a little note section here at the back, which I don't really know what I'm going to use it for. Haven't decided. And then some timetables here. And then these are the stickers that I was talking about that Coffee Monsters Co. does. It's basically like the 2022, like all of your holiday stickers, which is really nice. And then a kit that I'll be using, the golden year, which is sized for the Hobonichi cousin, which is really nice. And I also just got one like Happy New Year here, and then stickers that I will be using here. So very quick video. I just kind of wanted to show you what I will be using the Hobonichi cousin for. And then to be honest, I don't really know if I want to put like separate videos for every single thing, so maybe I'll just like tell you guys in the beginning of the video of what planners I will be like showcasing. So maybe I'll just do it all in one video. So this is for my Hobonichi week, so just kind of put this off to the side. I do have a clear cover on this, so this is my everyday carry. And then again, I do have the Hobonichi from the Coffee Monsters Co. here, which matches perfectly. I love pen stickers here. And then here, I just put a sticker, like a card here. And then this is the kit that I'm currently using, which is from Paper Echoes. So I just kind of keep that here. And then there is a little Eggman here, which is super cute. I didn't really want to cover him, but this slot just screams perfect for him. So maybe eventually I'll move this away. This is from Paper Echoes, Let Your Dreams Come True. And I haven't really decided what I use this page for. Again, I don't really look at this in general, but maybe I'll keep track of, I don't know, when I call in sick, but I think I was going to do that for my work journal. So this I'm going to use as a step calendar, like a step tracker. So every day I'm going to write how many steps I've taken and then the total and then how I feel, and I'm going to compare it throughout the year. That's kind of my goal. And in here, because it is an everyday carry, I do already have meetings down, my facials, like so work and personal merged together. So I write everything in, and then I just write people's birthdays on here so I remember. And because it's every day, so I do look at this every morning when I drink my cup of coffee, and I will put a lot of these into the weekly sections here in order to remember. So I already kind of wrote down some stuff. So for example, like my work, the last day of work, the presentation center opens, but I will be working throughout the Christmas break, and then when it opens again, so we officially have to be present on site. Some birthdays and then some like stat holidays are here. So I just kind of written down some birthdays and statutory holidays, so I haven't really gone around to it. I'm not really a busy person. Work-wise I am, but outside of work, I'm a homebody, so that's why I just stay at home and play with stickers all day. And in here, I've just kind of been already into it. This is the place where I will sticker everything up. So in this column here, I just kind of have like a appointment thingy. I cannot speak today. I don't know why. Speak. Appointments like chiropractor, Christmas dinners, or facials, or stuff I know I need to do. And then, for example, like I need to leave work early on that day, or stuff like that. And then when I need to drink more water, I kind of remind myself. So I'll put a sticker down here. And then some stuff that I did that day where I need to do. And then here, I've used it as like a highlight a day. So my plan is, in order to film like a monthly section in the Hobonichi cousin, I'm going to write the highlight of the day here. And so when I finally do decide to film that whole spread, I can refer to it with my book open and just see. And then on this section here, on the bottom here, I just kind of write the weather. So it was rain, crazy rain, cloudy, more cloudy, sunny, stuff like that. And then I have habit trackers here, so I didn't go to yoga at all, but I drank 3 cups of bubble tea that week. And then some stuff to do, sleep tracker. I felt like this took up too much space, to be honest, so I felt like maybe I can somehow reduce it. And then this is the current week that we are in. So today's Thursday. So again, some meetings, maybe some like highlight here. So my highlight was like setting up planners for 2022, but I also, like, for example, just to fill up space here, I just kind of also wrote like my happy mail arrived. And then I had to leave work really early, so then I had to get to work at like 8:30, so I wrote that down. Going to the Christmas market tomorrow, and I have to leave work early for John's Christmas company dinner tomorrow. So just stuff like that. I haven't gone to yoga at all, but I'm gonna try to go to yoga on Sunday. That's my plan, at least get 1 in for the week. And then we just had our first day of snow, which is really nice, so I just kind of did that. And then just stuff to do. So like maybe like work migration is something I wanted to work on. Film a video, start writing my Christmas cards so I can send them out on time. And then just like personal stuff. So this is something that I don't think I'm gonna film, but I will film setting up my weekly spreads. And then in the notes section, I've kind of left this here because I may want to be able to write things down. I haven't decided yet. So here I've kind of left it open. So if I want to decorate it, I can decorate it. If I want to put something on here, I can put something on here. But I also have golf and yoga here. I can tell I failed miserably. I had to white this out twice. So I kind of want to be able to see that for December, January, the month here, and then the days, how many days I went to golf, and then how many days I went to yoga. So I have a visual representation by the end of the year, hopefully. That was my thought process in this. I saw Lindy Scribbles do this, so that's where I got the inspiration from. And then there's maybe 2 other things I want to track, so I've left that open for myself to be able to track. And in here is very poorly written of I want to be able to track again of the stuff that I buy and how much money that I spend on stationaries or planners in general and stickers. So I want to be visually be able to see all of it. So that's what I have here. And then maybe in the next couple sections here, this is the Christmas card that I wanted to give out. So then I also wanted to use this actually as a sleeping journal. So on the back, because it is quite personal, it's not something that I do want to write about. Like show you guys, it is something I want to write about, but don't want to really, show it for the world to see. Again, I dream heavily. I dream every day. For example, today or last night, I dreamt about my grandma, which has never happened to me in my whole life. She actually passed away earlier this year. And I've been wanting to go back to Taiwan all of this year, but because of COVID and they do quarantine, I don't have enough vacation days, and then there's so much travel restrictions, and then work, I couldn't even go to my grandma's funeral. So it's always been in the back of my mind about her. So maybe that's kind of why I dreamed about her today, or last night. So I do want to be able to write that down, and I do remember my dreams surprisingly most of the time. So I want to be able to write it down again and then maybe talk about it in my therapy session, because again, I think about things so much which cause insomnia, and then because it's kind of the last thing I think about, it's probably the thing I'm dreaming about, and so it's like a vicious cycle I do want to break. So this is what I will be using this for. So whatever, if I need more space, I can just grab another note paper and I could just put it in the back here and keep writing. And then I have these here from, I think they're from Midori. These are very cute teardrop shaped sticky notes. So I kind of will maybe use this as like tabs for here. So wherever I am in my dream journaling, I can just move on to, move the page, so I can always flip to it where I need to. Top 100s and things like this I don't really use, to be honest. So I just kind of left it like that. And then this little flap here came with the Hobonichi week, so I already stuck on it, but this also came with this, so it was kind of repetitive. So that was kind of stupid of me, but it's kind of put this here for now. But yeah, that's kind of it. Not much to show on my work planner. I can just show it to you guys. I don't know why people do so many videos, but I'm not really creative. So this is my cute little A6 cover that I just got from the website. And then this is the pencil board that it came with. It does not match the aesthetics of this. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it just lives here. I do use a pencil board, so I just have that there. So this is my A6 that I will be trying to use it for work. I don't know. We will see. If you ever saw my first, opening of this, I was so shocked about how tiny this was. But the more I look at it, the more I use my weeks, the more I can see myself using this planner. So I just chose a very, minimalistic black and blue, pretty okay for work. I told you I got shamed on for using my stickers. So I just put something simple here. Maybe I'll use like sticky notes or whatever more functional stickers. if I decide to. And then I just have this little mushroom currently living here, which is super cute. This was from this year's Coffee Monsters Co. kind of like donation that she does for Pride. So I just put this on here. And then the Minimalistic 2022 here, because the tabs here are also from Coffee Monsters Co. And they are also in the white. So I think that kind of matches it well. And then a sticker for myself to remember. It says, in case you forgot, you deserve to be happy. And most importantly, reminder, charge yourself before you hit 1%. So I just kind of kept that here because work for me is very stressful. I am a high functioning stressful person is what my colleagues call me. So that's what I've put the little sticker here as a reminder. This I plan to use as like one color for days off, and then another color for when I call in sick, and then another color for when I actually take vacation. So this is what this year is for. This maybe some I've been thinking of buying printer sticker paper, and then maybe like putting like a notes and then some lines here so I can put it here. I don't know, we will see. And then I have no idea what I'm going to use this for. And then this, I've actually been using it as a tracker for how many deals we've written. I work in real estate. I work for a real estate developer. So we write contracts and we do get commissions for it. So I want to be able to know which deals we are getting paid for and how many deals we've written throughout the month. So I have been using it as that currently in my week. So I have like an offer, firm, and rescission, so meaning canceled, stuff like that. And then I will usually tick off or highlight when we get paid, because sometimes head office do miss a couple deals here and there, so we got to be able to track it ourselves. And then here I've been just thinking about actually using every day, every morning when I do look at this, if there are things, for example, like it just came to my mind, like for example, here, if I need to leave work early, I better write it down, like visually, like I need to leave work early. So when I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, I have dinner plans tonight, try not to overtime, you know, or have an early meeting, I'm going to write it here and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'll be using this for. And if I have a meeting, I'll write it in. So this is kind of like a calendar of the day of what I need to do. So for example, like meeting at 10 a.m. maybe I need to get to work by like 8:30 to catch up on some emails. Maybe I have another meeting at like 4. I can like write down here. And then if I need to leave or work early or on time, I would just maybe write a reminder of myself. And then because maybe I have dinner at 7:30, I'll maybe just write that down. So this is kind of where it's like the day at a glance. And then maybe I'll just put some stickers here and then the stuff I need to do for today. And then I can just kind of bullet journal style. That's kind of how I've been using my Hobonichi weeks. But it's just the bullet journaling part, I've been putting it at the back and I've been forgetting to look at it, you know, out of mind, out of sight kind of thing. And I don't really like flipping back and forth for work. And then, so that's how I intend to use the daily pages. And then here, we do have a few pages for notes, which to me is not a lot. I also track, you know, a lot of other stuff. So again, the thought of buying sticker paper and just printing like some lined paper and just sticking it all over these pages, because you do get quite a bit. I think an extra maybe like 10 or so more pages, and plus what we have here, it's enough for me to track what I need to track for the year, I think. We also do assignments and MLS and stuff like that. So that's what I've been thinking about using this section for. And a very minimalistic, I just have these tabs here I haven't been using. And then when it comes to it, I'll put a pen that I use every day here. So that's what I've been using for. That's what I'll be using this planner for the A6 is for work. If not, I already bought a Weeks Mega as a backup. And maybe this will be my personal journaling or decoration. I don't know. And then finally, I know many journals this year. I had to get the A6 had to get the A6 Inuyasha cover. It is so tiny. It is so stinking cute. I love it. Every time I look at this, I internally scream. I haven't really done anything to this. It's a day free, so I was thinking of, because of Moonlit planning and the amount of creativity that she does, I just maybe thought maybe this would be for shits and giggles of just junk journaling, putting more stickers down so I use up all my stickers so I can buy more stickers. It's a vicious cycle. Or I actually draw, surprisingly. I took art lessons for many years. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for putting so much money towards it, but I just fell off of it. Asian parents kind of drive this thing towards you. Like, I had to sit there all weekend and draw for 4 hours. I can't, you know, you can't, like, I don't know which 6-year-old kid will be able to sit there, not move, not, like, you know, twiddle its legs and kick it around and draw whatever they want to draw when it's so sunny outside and you want to go outside and play. But no, I had to force myself to draw for 6 hours, sometimes 4 hours. It's pretty brutal. And so as soon as I reached a certain level where my parents thought it was good enough, that I could be someone with drawing skills, they stopped. I stopped taking lessons, and obviously as soon as you stop taking lessons, it's one less homework to do, right? So I completely stopped drawing, and obviously my creative and artistic skills have plummeted down the drain. So basically it's not even worth it. So I know if I ever have kids, to just not drill it into them. I know you spend the money, I appreciate it, but hammering it down like that just doesn't work. So maybe I'll use it for that. If not, I will transfer this to this, or maybe I'll be rocking my Inuyasha cover at work, like F you all, using what I want to use. So that's kind of what my thought process is. So it's kind of like a crazy video of like planner lineup 2022, setup 2022, catch 2022 all together. I hope you guys made it this long. Thank you so much for watching. Like, look at all of these planners. They are crazy. And I love it all. You know, it's, when I look at this, it's like my pride and joy. I used to buy so much designer handbags, and I just freaking use like an espresso tote bag, and I use that for work every day. So what's the point of buying like a $6,000 bag when I could just put it all towards planners and makes so much more joy, and I can see it, touch it, feel it, use it more creatively. Yeah, I know it's a very stupid and random video, but if you guys are watching, thank you. I think we are almost hitting 300 subscribers, which is again another 100 within a month. It's just, to me, mind-blowing, utterly mind-blowing. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you who subscribed and comment. I do try to reply to every single comment in a timely manner so that, you know, we have, you know, engagement and stuff like that. I wish to make, you know, friends in the planner community as well. So I'm just not like talking to a camera. I want to be able to like, I hope so and so watches this video and like comments, you know. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. If you guys are having a not so great day, I genuinely really hope your day gets better. Bye.